Kenbeans, and welcome to something quite new and quite different here on the channel. In honor of the month of Halloween, October, I've decided to play at least a few scary-ish games, which brings us to what I'm about to play and what is on your screen. A game called Doki Doki Literature Club. And, yeah, I've seen like little tiny bits of this game on YouTube, but apparently it is categorized on Steam and has been told to me by a few people that it is a legitimately freaky game, and that even at the beginning it actually gives a warning that it's not suitable for young kids because of disturbing images. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to expect here. So, yeah, I guess let's get right into it. And I do want to say, based on what I've heard, I think it's supposed to be a dating sim of sorts. Or maybe it's just a visual novel. I'm not entirely sure. But I have never played one of these games before. So I have no idea what this is going to be like. Zero idea what this is going to be like. But, yeah, let's get right into it and we'll figure out what Doki Doki Literature Club is all about. Or you all already know and you're just waiting to see how I respond. Oh, okay. New game. Please enter my name. Kenn. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Why the history auto... I'm guessing this is part of the visual novel aspect. Anyway. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, so... yeah, whatever. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Should I try and do voices? I'm going to try and do voices.
Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I did...
Oh, wait. Oh, that's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that you like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. My inflections are way off here.
You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kenn.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Now, another thing I do want to say, she's really cute. And from what the title screen showed, a lot of the characters here are quite cute. And very anime. I'm not sure how old they're supposed to be, though. It said high school. So, I don't know. This is going to be a bit awkward for me, I think. I'm going to try and keep it not awkward as I possibly can, anyway. Anyway, whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Ken, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Club?
I told you already
I told you already I'm not interested in joining any clubs. And Charlie appears to be barking outside. I don't know if it's getting picked up on the camera. I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Aha! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Legit.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming
A neat? A neat? N-E-E-T?
in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
A neat.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Well, I know that feeling when it comes to work. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Yeah, we know. We just discussed that. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You'll need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
You know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah.
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway? I clicked. Oh no! Oops.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. I think that's a sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Hey, girl. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Does she now?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kenn, what a surprise!
There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to keep up with the voices. So they will change as we go along.
Welcome to the club!
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You don't say!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my...
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Judgy? Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Kenn.
What is with her eyes? They look like... Oh no, wait, actually, the other eyes are like that too. It's like they're just different shades of colors as opposed to, like, having actual pupils. It's a little bit creepy. Monica smiles sweetly. Hi. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I know that feeling, bro. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Kenn. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Can they really just make tea at school? I mean, I'm assuming this is supposed to take place in Japan, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Seems kind of weird. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, she made 'em, genius! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. As guys tend to do. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission.
Oh, well, okay, that explains that. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica... Okay, basically Sayori and Monica are the same voice.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, much like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You don't say! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Ken, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, manga! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I knew it! I frickin' knew it! Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Wrong. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But I like a lot of things.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Will that play into this? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Anything Stephen King! Anything Stephen King! Or the Thomas Harris books, you know, the Hannibal series. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you,
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Suri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for you. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Bro? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kenn?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I wonder if smiles would work as a word for smiles warmly. Probably not. Anyway. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. The character's kind of being a dick. I mean, being honest, but still, why would you let that much time go by? Seriously. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, they're all pissed. They're gonna kill him. The horror elements are that they kill me and I become a ghost. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... Sorry, I thought... Kenn?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Again, you led them on. You didn't say anything about not being a full member, like that you hadn't made a decision. You just came in, ate cupcakes. You never said that you weren't 100% in. You gotta be honest about that stuff, bro. Okay. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, yes, let that be your motivation. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
What?
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Seriously!
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
The Doki Doki Literature Club, whatever Doki Doki means. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Ken, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I definitely know that feeling. In all aspects of life. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Ken, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? You might! Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Okay, it is a dating sim. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So do I have any actual interaction here? Oh! That answers my question. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Okay, so I just pick a word. And... Well, I'll go with what I like. You know, I don't know how to play these games really, so I'll just go with what I like. Starscape. Shiny Landscape, Defeat, Games, or Inferno Warm. Now, games would definitely be one to go with. Oh, this is kind of weird. Let's avoid... Oh, actually, no. Like I said, let's just go with what I like. So, games. Scars, Fickle, Excitement, Horror, Awesome, Memories, Bed, Unstable, Music, Anxiety. Ooh, I'm actually kind of stuck between horror and music on this one. Keeping with the theme of Halloween, let's go with horror. Let's see. Daydream, Play, Tenacious, Parfait, Cheer, Pure, Joy, Clumsy, Question, Nightgown. I am a clumsy person. Marshmallow, Disown, Whisper, Blanket, Breathe, Rose, Silly, Meager, Embrace, Email. Yeah, I'm not gonna use email. Marshmallow, Disown, Whisper, Blanket, Breathe. I'm gonna go with Embrace. Now, not to say I don't love marshmallows, because I do. I am the human Baymax. I'm a big marshmallow. Comfort, Cheeks, Shame, Flower, After Image, Empty, Secretive, Vitality, Misfortune, Imagination. Imagination. Uncanny, lollipop, strawberry, misery, ocean, happiness, lust, dazzle, heart, dance. Uncanny. I like uncanny. I like ocean. I'm going with ocean. Spinning, sticky, milk, infallible, dream, unending, massacre, swimsuit, cute, and candy. I'm gonna go with dream. Okay, the mouse is actually getting picked up on the screen. That's good. Amazing, treasure, nibble, love, family, despise, jump, destiny, promise, or infinite. I'm going to go with... amazing. Oh my god, there's still... I'm only on number 10. Effulgent. No idea what that means. Vanilla, clouds, poof. Grief, journey, desire, mouse, fester, wrath. Okay, let's go with journey. Time, graveyard, papa. Okay, I like the papa thing because Papa Kenn. Extraordinary puppy, variance, beauty, Doki Doki. Again, don't know what Doki Doki means. Pink and laugh. Keeping with the horror theme, graveyard. Flying, death, determination, judgment, fun, loud, dark, ribbon, summer, rain cloud. Let's go with dark. Incongruent, chocolate, universe, playground, hope, skipping, Valentine, sing, romance, kitty. I'm gonna go with universe. Frightening, kawaii, incapable, cage, twirl, crimson, lazy, nature, peaceful, and sugar. Frightening is a good one, but crimson can be really good, like, crimson blood and stuff like that. So crimson. Waterfall, anger, color, together, intellectual, rainbow, friends, sunny, hurt, and headphones. Let's go with intellectual. Okay, so when you pick a certain word, certain characters jump up. So I haven't actually been paying attention to that. Alright, bliss, sweet, fear, pout, forgive, marriage, socks, analysis, charm, and insight. Forgive, analysis, socks, charm, insight. Okay, we're going more toward the Halloween style thing here, so I'm going to go with fear. Sensation, contamination, uncontrollable, sparkle, fluffy, shopping, whistle, pain, giggle, and agonizing. Okay. Sensation. Captive, essence, whirlwind, melody, feather, philosophy, precious, suicide, atone, special, steer away from suicide. Now, captive can be one that I feel like could hold with the horror theme, but philosophy at the same time can be really... I'm going with philosophy. Melancholy, climax, jumpy, prayer, skirt, eternity, hop, kiss, party, and ambient. Melancholy. And raindrops, disaster, cry, vacation, tears, bouncy, passion, vertigo, holiday, and hair. It's the Halloween holiday, so we're going to go with holiday. Again, I didn't really pay attention. I saw a few characters jump up and down, but again, I wasn't closely paying attention. So yeah. But that being said, we are well over half an hour into this, so I'm going to call that a first episode. Everyone, thank you so much for being here for Papa Kenn Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. I guess it's going to be good for Halloween, maybe. We'll see. But I will see you all for the next episode. Please leave your comments please let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Bye-bye!